Is this thing recording? Oh yes it is, okay. Hi, I'm Leo, nice to meet you. So, this is my treatment for the film we want to create. I was going to do a thing that I'll show you, where I was going to write as I go along and... Yeah, you know what, I'm just not... It's just not capable of doing that, so that's going. Anyway, so basically I've already edited, you know, as you can see, and I'm going to talk you through it. We're going to act like nothing is here, and, you know, we're going to pretend to write. You just pretend there's nothing here. Okay, let's begin. I'm using the GoPro. This is good, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, let's go. So, I'm gonna start reading. So, Lucy, 38-year-old woman with flowing blonde hair and piercing blue eyes, so strong any man could be persuaded. You like that? Because this sort of links to the film. Be persuaded, you know. He persuaded to be his wife. You know. Anyway, my phone's going off. I'll just move that over there. The film begins on an autumn morning in the year 2025. So, first of all, pretend to draw an arrow. I'm going to switch these round. So, it starts with the film begins on an autumn day and blah, blah, blah. Lucy. So, it makes a bit more sense, I think, in my eyes. So, and then it says, Lucy conducts and terminates a serious meeting with two secretive but powerful men. Right. Changing that. So, I'm going to add a location. So, I said, in an anonymous office, you know, so gives them a little view of what's going on. She conducts and terminates a serious meeting with two secretive but powerful men, the observers. Well, the audience won't notice the observers till like the last sort of shot of the film, well, a few shots before the end. That's sort of one of the twists to the film. Anyway, moving on. After a successful meeting, she heads off to get a coffee. Right, changing that. I thought coffee's a bit too cliche. My phone's going off again. I'm just going to carry on while I turn it off. Yes, I thought it was a bit too cliche, so I've just changed it up. Instead, I've just said, so she heads off to her next duty. So it's instead of coffee, I didn't really want to like that. So I said, where she bumps into Gary Henderson. Anyway, I've added the word coincidentally. See that? I had to check how to spell it. Coincidentally, she bumps into Gary Henderson. Ah, yes. So I put full stop. Where their romance starts to blossom. It's cute. My boy Gary gets in there with her. Well done, Gary. After years pass, and their love stays strong to this day. 19th of October, Lucy's birthday. You know, I thought, let's get rid of that, because, you know, come on, Gary. You're going to create her present on the day of her birthday. Come on, man. You're better than that. So I've changed it. A few days before Lucy's birthday. My guy. Yes. Gary creates... I did say college. That's where I should be with this spelling. Joking. If you went college, I don't know if your kids go college. It's a joke. Don't mark me down. So I changed it to collage, yes. All their memories showing a romantic side, but as he looks through the photos, he notices similar faces in the background. His suspicion starts to rise. He questions his wife, who avoids conversation and changes the subject. Days pass where Gary comes across a file where Lucy left behind. This shows with his face, name on it, and discovers he's a paedophile. Right, change that up a bit. So I said, with his face and his original identity displayed on it. So, you know, it's sort of just showing that he's been changed into a different man. So, where his face and original identity was displayed on it, with his past, blah, 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 he's a paedophile. He confronts his wife with the truth, wanting to know more. She confesses to him. I didn't really want to say, because it says the truth. I didn't really want to say the truth again. So she confesses to him that she works with the government. He's part of a program that aims to wipe people's memories and give them a second chance to live their life as a good person with a new identity. I mean, come on, Gary, why are you angry, man? You as a paedophile, and they're doing good things for you. You should be happy. But I mean, I can see why you're angry. She lied, you know, trust issues and that. Anyway, I said in anger, because you know, the boy Gary's angry. Gary lashes out. I didn't want to say in violence. I just said he lashes out and attacks his wife before he can hurt her. Oh, sorry. I sort of missed that. I sort of didn't see the arrow. Before he can hurt his so-called wife. So-called, because you know, so-called wife, because you know, she's not actually really his wife. well, sort of is, but fake wife. So blah blah blah. A loud bang comes from the door. So it says Gary opens the door where the observers are standing. I don't even know why I'm going to change that. I said Gary opens. Oh wait, shit. Oh yeah, I didn't want to say door sort of near enough at the same time, or a few words apart. It said Gary opens it to show the observers standing there. Yes, it then cuts to black and it goes into the next scene. So then I'll put this here. That's supposed to go there. It says which replicates the opening shot. So we're going to come back to this shot. So it says the observers are talking to Lucy about the next person she must fall in love with and observe their behaviour. So it basically sort of looped back to the beginning. Big twist. Boom. Tick in my eyes. Wonderful. I am Leo. This is sort of weird. Hi, I'm Leo. This has been my treatment. Bye.